Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And before we get into today's video, as always, let me do my shameless plugins. If you're not, follow me on mixer.com/Tanek127, where I do my live streams and stuff like that. And not to mention, I'll be doing a giveaway at 500 followers. So if you like free stuff and you want some gaming gift cards and things like that, give me a follow on good old Mixer. Come say hi on my stream sometimes. I'd appreciate it greatly. Make sure you follow me on Twitter for some of the best gaming rants, gaming discussion, news, and just use a way to connect with me, contact me, hang out, whatever, And also follow me on Instagram. Give me a reason to take an occasional selfie in my life here and there. But what's up, guys? What is going on? And welcome to a different kind of video today. Well, I'm not going to say different because I do have my fair share of rants on this channel. And this has been one that I've been holding in and wanted to discuss for a very, very long time. And honestly, a few years back, this really didn't bother me too much. But it more so, once I started getting more solid into YouTube, especially with, what I wanted to do, and me and this whole console MMO enthusiast gig that I got going here and stuff like that, that's when it really started to become more of a problem. Now, big fat disclaimer, it's not because it causes a problem for my content. This doesn't affect me, as a YouTuber in any way. It's just more so something I began to notice. And I just figured I wanted to talk about it, share my thoughts. And another big fat disclaimer here is I don't have anything against mobile gamers. If you're a mobile gaming channel, I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you nothing but success. I hope you get more subscribers than PewDiePie one day, man. If this is not to sway you away from mobile gaming. If mobile gaming is your thing, good, keep at it. Don't stop doing it because some dickhead on the internet said he didn't like it, and I just happen to be the dickhead in that case. But in today's video, I want to express to you guys why I really dislike the mobile gaming platform and why I really don't enjoy it, and I don't find it beneficial for developers either. And I personally think that mobile gaming is a fad that's going to die out eventually, just like a lot of things that come in gaming are. Things like Battle Royale last year. I mean, Battle Royales are still pretty popular, but you guys get what I'm saying. I personally think mobile gaming is just another fad that's going to pass by eventually. But so if you were like me, you grew up on consoles. I'm an 80s gamer. I was born in 1987. I started, my first console was regular NES, and I just worked my way up from there. I've had 64, had PS1, PS2, Virtual Boy, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Sega CD, Sega Saturn, you name it, I've pretty much owned it. I've had everything pretty much but the Atari. And the console gaming platform has always had its limitations. Now, granted, I didn't pay PC much mind when I was younger. I actually, the funny thing is, right, when I first started playing first-person shooters, and this is going to surprise a lot of you guys, I actually played them on PC before I played them on console. My first-person shooter was a game called Wolfenstein 3D, and that's kind of how I learned to play shooters, and it went from there. But the PC gaming wasn't really too crazy of a thing to me. Now, granted, it was probably, a bit bigger back then than what I'm making it out to be in this video, but you guys get what I'm saying. But one thing that I've grown up with over time, and I've heard even, before I decided to do YouTube and stuff like that, was one thing I've always wanted, I had always wanted to see was World of Warcraft come to PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, or to a console platform. That was always a dream of mine. I just wanted to experience that game on a console platform. Especially when I saw Final Fantasy 14 come to the PlayStation 3, I was like, man, anything can happen. If they did this, World of Warcraft or other MMOs, they can come to console. Yes, man, yes. I was super excited. And then as time went on, I became a YouTuber, and things like that. I would bring this up to developers. I would see people ask for this in places like Twitter, Facebook, game forums, and stuff like that. And we were always hit with these main two excuses. The main excuses were consoles don't have enough power, which is, the most obvious one that I think a lot of gamers will even agree with to an extent. And number two, there's just not enough buttons on a controller to support this kind of thing. Now, fast forward to today, and a lot of these developers, they'll ignore the console platform, regardless of the power these consoles currently have. But they will bring everything to the mobile platform. Now, keep in mind, mobile devices to this day a lot of them are still weaker than the current generation of consoles. And as of me making this video, this is the PS4 and Xbox One era. So mobile devices are definitely going to be weaker than the next generation coming up later this year. But developers will seem to have no problem bringing MMORPGs to phones when they're a weaker device. And catch this. Let the controller thing sink in too. But there's just not enough buttons on a controller to support this as well. And when developers say that, I find that very interesting, because whenever they bring a mobile MMO to a mobile device, guess what? They always make a layout for the buttons that's shaped like you guessed it, a controller. I'll show you a little picture of a diagram up here, just to give you one example. Apparel Online, I kid you not. There is a touchable left analog stick on the left with a bunch of buttons on the right. What does that sound like to you guys? Yeah, a controller. And it literally just makes me sick, because this whole time I feel like developers have just BS'd console players, giving us excuses and everything like that. And I know the way this video is going it sounds crazy. I probably should have named this video like why I can't stand certain developers or something like that. But no, it's the amount of greed that they have for this platform, and the amount of monetization this platform comes with pisses me off. Like, look at the way some of these RPGs are built now. You have a status in some of these games called energy that you have to buy with real cash or wait for it to accumulate the next day so you can continue playing the game. And people find this okay because it's on a mobile device. I really don't like how the platform gets this double standard, how developers just get sucked so much into it. And the thing is, right, developers are always sketchy about something new. Whenever there's a new console or a console hasn't done well, they're always iffy about it. But mobile is this new platform that and developers just flock to it like hotcakes, because they notice some microtransaction money. A few games have popped off with some success, and they believe they can make a mobile version and do the same thing. And that's what pisses me off. And there's only a few seldom developers out there that do this right. Now, mobile being an extra platform to a game isn't a bad thing. Like, take Fortnite, for example. Fortnite, and I've said this a billion times, and I sound like a broken record. Fortnite's biggest advantage is accessibility. It's accessible, free to play, available on everything. You can play on Switch, PC, Xbox, PlayStation 4, or your phone. But it's all one big server. Everyone plays with everybody and stuff like that. They wanted their game available to everyone. If that's your intention for bringing a game to mobile, that's a great thing. But when you jump to the mobile platform just because you see that there's microtransaction money there, there's a potential for it. Why? Do you know how many games are just drowned out and forgotten in the Apple Store and the Google Play Store to this day? There are so many games just sitting there that get no attention. And developers will find this alternative better than bringing their game to a console that they know hundreds of millions of people own, that they know is going to be backwards compatible into the next generation of hardware. And this fad, mobile gaming, it takes away so much from the console platform. And that's really, just what bothers me. People see a new thing, a little opportunity with it. They jump to it and, they forget what got them big in the first place. And, you can call me salty or whatever, well, ooh, this little fanboy's mad because, mobile's going to kill his console or whatever. If that's how you look at it, fine. And, maybe that's the case. Maybe I just really am salty that, mobile's just freaking sticking it to my favorite platforms right now. Maybe that is the case. But that doesn't make this right. How hypocritical these developers have been with this. Like I said, console was always shamed for a lot of things. Look at Call of Duty Mobile, for example. If you want to jump on my case for it being MMOs, that is the COD experience that the Call of Duty community has been begging for since they discovered Call of Duty Online. That is literally the game that could solve all the problems Call of Duty has. What did Activision do? They brought it to phones instead of to console and PC, where the main fan base of the Call of Duty is. Why? All for the microtransaction money. It's like the passion for, the fans and, the people that play, the people who have spent, decades investing into your game. They don't matter because of this platform. Everyone sees it as a cash grab, so they're just going to put whatever on it, and everyone and their mom's going to keep downloading it and playing it and just taking this trash in. And a lot of people love these games where you literally have to invest money to keep playing them more and more and more. I don't know. That's just maybe maybe I'm the crazy guy here, but I don't know, man. This just bugs the hell out of me. Like I said, anyone who enjoys the mobile platform, loves it and everything like that, no shame, no hate to no disrespect meant to anybody. But man, I'm not gonna lie to you. This kind of thing especially with developers, it pisses me off so bad that honestly I can't wait till mobile gaming just fades away. And that's just honestly how I feel, because I'm sick of the hypocrisy from the developers. I'm just tired of it. But anyway, guys, leave your comments down and thoughts below. If you agree with me, like. If you disagree, you hate me and stuff like that, you're allowed to leave a dislike and snap in the comments. But anyway, guys, let me know how you're feeling. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Take care.
So can I get some closure? Stay right where you are and don't come closer. If you haven't picked it up, it's over.